the real foundations of long-term financial and career success. Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Viet Lee, your guide to financial freedom and long-term success. So far, we've talked about how money, skills, business, and career all grow through compound interest. But today, let's go even deeper, because behind every successful person, whether in wealth, business, or career, are invisible forces that make all of it possible. These are the real foundations of long-term success. Let's break them down. If your body breaks down, so does everything else. Without good health, nothing else matters. You need physical energy to work hard. You need mental clarity to make good decisions. You need emotional stability to handle a stress. Even small habits compound here. Sleeping 7 to 8 hours every night. Exercising 3 to 4 times per week. Eating clean and staying hydrated. Managing the stress through mindfulness. Think of your body like the engine of a car. If you take care of the engine with regular maintenance, clean fuel, and timely repairs, the car runs smoothly for years. But if you ignore small problems, they grow into expensive breakdowns later. For example, even walking 20 minutes a day lowers your risk of heart disease dramatically over time. Avoiding processed foods can prevent serious long-term illnesses. Over years, these small daily choices protect you from burnout and keep your energy strong, allowing your career and finances to grow. The quiet force that builds champions, one tiny habit at a time. Success is simply the result of tiny actions repeated daily. Good habits, done consistently, build momentum. Reading 10 pages a day compounds into 12 to 15 books per year. Saving a small amount regularly builds wealth. Learning one new skill each quarter accelerates your expertise. Habits are like autopilot for success. For example, reading just 10 pages a day equals 3,650 pages a year. That's roughly 12 to 15 full books. Or learning one small skill each quarter turns into 40 to 50 new skills over a decade. Tiny habits create massive advantages for those who stay consistent. Your habits either work for you or against you. Design habits that support your long-term goals. Why discipline wins? When motivation fails. Talent is useless without discipline. Showing up every day even when you don't feel motivated. Finishing what you start. Sticking to your plan during setbacks. Motivation fades, but discipline stays. For example, saving money isn't exciting every month, but over 10 years, those consistent savings build serious wealth. Waking up 30 minutes earlier to exercise daily may feel small, but after 5 years, your energy levels and health will far surpass others. Discipline is what turns potential into actual results. Small acts of self-control compound into massive life advantages over time. Trust is the currency that pays dividends for life. In business and life, trust compounds. Be honest in your work. Deliver on your promises. Treat others with respect. For example, imagine two professionals with the same skills. One cuts corners while the other is always reliable and honest. Over time, clients, managers, and partners trust the honest person more. This leads to better projects, bigger promotions, and long-term relationships. When people know you're genuine, opportunities naturally flow toward you. Trust takes years to build, but once it's there, it opens doors you could never buy with money. Give without expecting, and watch the world give back more. Giving is not about losing, it's about planting seeds. Share knowledge freely. help others grow, provide value without expecting instant returns. For example, a mentor who shares their time and knowledge often sees their students succeed and later open doors for them. Helping a colleague today might lead to a business opportunity years later. Generosity builds invisible networks that often return value in unexpected ways. The more you give, the more your network strengthens. People remember those who helped them and often return that value many times over. Generosity builds a social capital, reputation, and goodwill, all compounding quietly in the background. The most underrated trait behind every overnight success. None of the above works if you're inconsistent. Consistency turns effort into results. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to show up day after day, year after year. For example, think of bamboo. It spends years growing underground before suddenly shooting up feet in just a few months. The years of invisible work lead to sudden visible success. That's how consistency compounds. Success is rarely explosive in the beginning, but after 5, 10, or 20 years of steady work, your life compounds into something extraordinary. You don't need to chase money. You need to become the person it's attracted to. Here's the truth. Wealth isn't built by chasing shortcuts. It's built by building the person who can attract and manage wealth. Health, habits, discipline, integrity, generosity, and consistency. These are the true engines behind every lasting success story. When you focus on becoming the kind of person who compounds in every area, wealth and opportunity naturally follow. Call to action. Keep compounding your life. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss any future content. Remember, success isn't built overnight. It's created through small, consistent actions that compound over time in your wealth, your skills, and your life. Keep taking small steps forward, and your compound life will continue to grow. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.